Hello, my fellow Cancers. Welcome to your full moon in Libra love reading. So this is going to cover what's going down in love for you from March 28th through April 3rd. That's the full moon going into the waning gibbous phase, and that covers the signs of Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, and Capricorn. So I want you to think about your person, Cancer, because your thoughts have very high vibrational impact. They literally make up your life. So the more you can connect with your person on an energetic thought vibrational level, the more this reading is likely to resonate. So let's get started. I'm going to start with oracle cards today because I feel like switching it up. So I hear shuffle 3 times, cut twice. Spirit guides of Cancer, ancestors of Cancer, come through these cards. Let us know what's going on with Cancer's person. Listen to me talk. Oh my goodness. What's going on with Cancer's person? Spirit guides of Cancer's person, come through these cards. Let us know what's the vibe for this full moon going into the waning gibbous phase. How are they thinking, feeling? What are their intentions? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Too many. What's going on with Cancer's person? Again, too many, they said. All right, so we got 1. Let's go. Let's get 2 more. We have Alethea, the Bardo. Let's get 1 more. That one? Yes. Okay. And the fault line. So Alethea is all about truth, all about our authentic selves, being your true self. The Bardo is about the in-between, the liminal realm, kind of between worlds. And then the fault line, again, I kind of get this in-between energy. You're either on one side or the other, or you're in the dangerous no man's land zone. So with this, I'm definitely getting, there's something about this person, I think, is finally coming to terms with their true selves, with their true nature, with truth being in the middle. The first card that came out, I think this person, they could also very much still be highly attracted to you with the rose representing love. I think that this person is, they're thinking about maybe the way things went wrong with the fault line here, but more than anything, I think they're really curious about you is what I'm getting. I feel like you guys maybe haven't been in touch in a hot minute, and there's a reason they're kind of wondering what's going on the other side. You know, when we hear about the matrix or lifting the veil, we're very curious. We want to know. I feel like this person's interested in your truth right now. I feel like they're really wondering what's going on with you. I feel like, especially since the breakup, since you guys split apart, they're very curious about what kind of world you're in right now. Curiosity is really what is coming up more than anything. I hear shuffle 3 times, cut once. Okay, so we're going to use these tarot cards, Cancer, to find out how your person is feeling. Let's just cut them once. Okay, I'm going to do that. Make it easy. All right. Spirit guides of Cancer, Spirit guides of Cancer's person. How is Cancer's person feeling about Cancer during this full moon going into the waning gibbous phase? So we have the 8 of Wands in reverse. So instantly, it's kind of the opposite of go-getter, ambition, go, go, go energy. It's halted energy. Let's see why they're kind of halted right now, or why they're feeling halted. Flip it. Yeah, okay, so very interestingly, we have the 8 of Swords in reverse. These are, so we both have 8s, which, first of all, I want to let you know, 8 is all about unfolding. 8 is the infinity symbol, things going on and on and on. We have 2 8s coming out. I don't think that's a coincidence. One is about stopping, and the other is kind of about going, because upright, this is about entrapment, really just halted energy, trapped energy, bondage energy. But in reverse, it's like, it totally makes sense too, because this is opposite energies. Stop versus go. And then we have the fault line, which is like you either need to be on one side or the other. And then the liminal realm is like being stuck between realms. So I feel like this person's, maybe they're not sure which way to go. There's something about like kind of not knowing what direction or what turn to take here. And I think that's why they're just starting to follow their internal truth, their intuition. I feel like it's the first time that this person is actually doing this and following themselves rather than listening to other people. Let's see what their intentions are for this full moon going into the waning gibbous. Way too many. Okay. Cancer's person's intentions towards them. From the full moon going into the waning gibbous phase, we have the Magician in reverse. Okay. So literally this person could be any sign. They could be a fire sign. They could be a water sign, earth sign, air sign. There is a lot of air and fire too here though. So why is the Magician in reverse in terms of the way they're feeling? Okay, so then we have, this one just popped out. The Four of Pentacles upright. All about greed, lack consciousness. So I feel like in terms of their intentions, in terms of how they're feeling, it's very back and forth energy. In terms of their intention, sometimes they want to go towards you. Sometimes they're like completely like, no. It's very fault line, liminal realm type energy. But with the Magician here in reverse, it's like the magic has gone out of the equation without you. When they try to hold on and control you, and I feel like this is when you were together, they kind of noticed that the magic was leaving the situation. And when you did leave, it completely left with you. I really feel like this person is holding on to what once was. And I think that's why they're so curious about what's going on in your world right now, Cancer. All right. Here, shuffle once, cut twice. Let's see, for this full moon going into the waning gibbous phase, how is Cancer's person feeling? More about their thoughts and feelings. Okay, let's take the first one they said. Just the first one. Hyena. So they're definitely, I feel like they're almost hungry for you. It makes me think of the Lion King. The hyenas were always hungry. I feel like they really got their eye on you, and yeah, they're hungry for you. They want to change with you for the better. Let's see what their actual intentions are. Cancer's person's intentions during this full moon going into the waning gibbous phase. Let's go. What are their intentions towards Cancer? Black egg again. So that's really interesting. That's very cosmic, very spiritual, very sacred energy. I really feel like this person, this is also kind of expect the unexpected to me. This is like a surprising unfolding happening. I do think Spirit is going to synchronize this. I don't think this person's necessarily, like, because they're kind of in between right now. I feel like they're just now having a spiritual awakening, and I don't think that they're necessarily going to reach out, but I think somehow Spirit is going to synchronize you guys meeting up again. Let's see. More about how Cancer's person is feeling. I hear shuffle once, cut 3 times. Feelings of Cancer's person during this full moon going into the waning gibbous phase. How are they feeling about Cancer? Cancer's person's feelings towards Cancer. That one? Calling in your soulmate. It only makes sense. They think you're their soulmate, and I think that's why they're kind of stuck. I feel like things ended badly with the fault line here, and that's why they're stuck of, oh, I don't know, because the Bardo, it's surrounded by skulls, right? Like, I really think things just had a disastrous ending between the two of you, and this person's not really sure how to broach this relationship again. And I think that's why they're like, okay, well, hopefully something falls out of the sky from the universe. Some miracle happens where I can get back in touch with Cancer. Great teacher. Learn from spiritual experiences. I do think this person, it's like a beginning of an awakening for them. I think Spirit is really trying to get through to this person in some way. And I think that Spirit is succeeding. Spirit always succeeds. Wow, we have Moon. Cancer is a moon child under this full moon. Take note of intuitive messages. Spirit's definitely getting through to them in some way. They're definitely thinking about you. You're definitely on their mind. With the Bardo here, learn from spiritual experiences. Moon, there's a lot about intuition in this, especially with the Magician too. I feel like you are the magic, Cancer. Of course you are. I'm a Cancer, so I know. We are the magic, and I think this person's really experiencing the loss of you. All right, more feelings, thoughts, intuitive messages from this person, growth. Yeah, they're leveling up in some way. I think they're being more their authentic selves right now. I think before they were kind of honestly bullshitting, for lack of a better word. But then we have assessing too. So they're definitely wondering, I told you they're very curious. They're wondering what's going on with you, kind of looking from afar. They could be stalking your socials, but more than any, especially with this too, the World Wide Web, world energy. But I think more than anything, they're kind of, it's almost like they're looking in at your growth with this being next to all these intuitive kind of cards like great teacher, growth, moon, soulmate. It's like they're assessing your growth in some way. All right, more messages from Cancer's person. What do we need to know for this full moon? Okay, well, they said take the 3. All right. Full moon going into the waning gibbous, the ancient ones. So I think this person's ancestors are somehow getting to them. I almost feel like their ancestors are like, yo, you lost a good one with Cancer. You need to figure that shit out. So I really feel like the ancient ones are their ancestors setting them straight. And then we have the smoky mirror, which makes sense too, because this is all about smoke and mirrors, right? Like fakeness, facades. I think the facade is finally shedding from this person. I feel like they've been wearing a mask for a long time, no pun intended, with the COVID times we're in. But I definitely feel like this person is finally coming to terms with their truth. And with hummingbird here, these are migratory birds. They go long distances. So I do feel like they are playing a long game. And what's interesting here is we have a lot of bird energy. We have great teacher with the dove, the hummingbird, calling in your soulmate, and there's these angel wings on this card. So there's something about winged energy in here, and I think this person is trying to play the long game with you. And again, there's more unfoldings with this, the 8 energy here. There's an 8 energy on the magician card, more unfolding. I don't know if you can see that. And then we have the hummingbird. 2 plus 6 adds up to 8. There's something unfolding here. But they're playing the long game to get to you. And the hummingbirds, obviously hummingbird, they're hummers, they're singers. So calling in your soulmate, the hummingbird. It's like they could end up calling you, but I think more than anything, it's like they're calling on their higher selves to get to you. Maybe even their ancestors, or their ancestors are getting through to them in some way. All right, Cancer's person. I hear shuffle 3 times, cut once. Let's get more info for Cancer's person. What are their intentions towards Cancer? Wow. The crystal really stopped that from blowing on the other side of the table. Thank you, crystal. Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm going to put this right there again. All right, Cancer's person's intentions at this time during the full moon going into the waning gibbous phase. We have solitude. So they are definitely going to be by their lonesome for now. Even if they are with someone, there's something about intuition here and kind of going inward. So I definitely think that this person is going to have some sort of internal, intuitive, kind of hermit time period at this time. Then we have the crown chakra, which makes total sense. All about, it's kind of like this energy, lightning bolt coming through the top of your head type energy, like very intuitive, powerful messages from spirit. So I think with the crown chakra going off, solitude, heavy hermit energy, this person has a lot of time to do a lot of reflection. Let's see. What's the final message for you from the cards, Cancer? Let's figure that out. The card message during this time. The rose's kiss. They're very much attracted to you. There's something about the number 9 too, 8 and 9. 9s are all about endings. I think it's about ending the bullshit between you and this person. I feel like you've been through a lot of bullshit with this person. And the rose's kiss. There's something about the rose in here too. Roses always represent love. This person's very much in love with you. They're very much attracted to you still. But I think just because you don't see them, it doesn't mean that their energy isn't around. I feel like you definitely still feel their energy, Cancer. But now is a time for them to level up and maybe even get to your level. I think they know that you're on a higher vibrational plane than they are. And I think they're doing the work to get to you. Let's get a little bit more about a number frequency for Cancer's person. At this time, we got 2 and 2. Wow. Total representation of like them wanting to be on your vibrational plane. So 2 and 2 breaks down to 4, obviously. 4s are about stability, security, family units, 4-member family units. So this is definitely about like kind of like mommy daddy energy. Regardless of whatever gender you are, it's about like creation energy. Things coming together, the roses kiss. So I do think you guys are going to be back in cahoots. I think eventually it's going to get there, but this person needs to raise their vibration before that happens. So I hope this resonated with you, Cancer. Thank you so much for watching this reading, and I will catch you in the next weekly lunar reading.